Hey everyone, my name is Tiffany and welcome to my new channel. Now I'm sure the first question you're asking is, there's 1,000,001 YouTube channels, why create a new one? And honestly the answer to that is because I wanted to. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you know I post a bunch of random things about things that I try, hacks to see if they work, things I do with my hair, posting about my hair journey, and I thought, I have a lot of things to share, and I know there's so much and so many videos on YouTube, but if I can help one person out there, then I feel like the videos are worth it. And I think it's kind of fun to get on here and just talk to you guys, even though I can't see who's watching this video. So anywho, a lot of what I'm going to be posting about is about my hair. I do have braid locks, and I've actually spent a lot of time on YouTube finding information about braid locks even before I started my journey. So this month actually marked my 3-year braid lock anniversary, and my locks have gotten pretty long and they have gone through so many changes. So in addition to this being kind of a welcome to my new channel video, I just would like to introduce you to my braid locks, because they're a very interesting set of locks here. As every set is, no two set of locks are different, and I love what my hair has done. So 3 years ago, I braided up all my hair. It took about 4 days because I really wanted to make sure that the parts were the way that I wanted them to be, and overall I was pretty satisfied with how it turned out. So I still have braid pattern, which is one thing that people generally notice about my hair when it's down. So I don't know how well the camera's going to capture this, but the top of my hair down to like the middle of my hair is locked. So you can kind of see the texture of my locks right here. Yeah, they're really fuzzy. That doesn't really bother me. For some people, they trim their locks to try to get them to be smoother, but I feel like those little hairs kind of help the lock to kind of secure itself, so I don't trim those. But at the bottom here, you can see that the braid pattern is still pretty visible. Like especially like right here. Actually, here we go. I was trying to get this. There we go. You can really see it in this one right here, that the braid pattern is very visible. And another big question I get is, well, why don't you just cut your braid locks? Cut the part off that still has the braid pattern and just keep the part that looks like an actual micro lock or a sister lock. And as far as I'm concerned, it's part of my hair journey. I knew that, especially with the texture that I had when my hair was loose, I knew that it was going to take a long time for my hair to lock. And I understood that going into the process. So I like the braid part on the end. I think it gives my hair personality. It definitely doesn't look like traditional micro locks or sister locks that you would see because of that difference in texture, but I roll with it. And a lot of times, especially when I style my hair, if I do braid outs or twist outs, you can't really tell. The other big question I get is, well, Tiffany, why didn't you just get sister locks to begin with? And there's my answer to that. So I wanted to get sister locks initially 3 years ago. And my hair, my loose natural hair at the point was a little bit longer than shoulder length. So I went to get a few consultations, and I knew it was going to be a little expensive. I just wasn't intending to hear $800 to $1,000 just for the installation, and then on top of that having to pay $200 to $250 every 6 to 8 weeks for retightenings. And I love the look of sister locks, but I was not willing to pay that, not even for a hairstyle that I was intending to keep forever, for a very, very, very long time. And no disrespect to sister locks, they're beautiful. And even sister locks, no two heads look the same. And I understand that, especially for installation, if you have long hair, it does take a long time to put all of those little interlocks in. But like I said, still, I wasn't willing to pay it. So I went back to the drawing board and I said, well, what can I do? Because I want some type of micro block, but I do not want to pay for sister locks. So I watched videos of people starting their locks with 2-strand twists and people doing the traditional comb coils, but comb coils was definitely not going to work for me because I work out at least 3 days a week. I sweat like a beast, and I wash my hair, and there's too much moisture in my head for those comb coils to have stayed. So I initially, actually, before I did braid locks, I twisted my hair and tried to start my locks with twist. My curl pattern was very, I don't want to say, well, it was like a 3C, 4A, 4B combination. So it was just so much going on that the twist just didn't work out for me. I think if I had had a solid coarser texture like all 4A or all 4B or C, I think the twist might have worked a little better for me. So after 2 months of that, I didn't like the way they were turning out. So I took all of the twists out, washed, conditioned, did all of that jazz with my hair, and then decided to braid lock my hair. My cousin actually braid locked her hair when I started my twist set. And I loved the way her braids looked, and I liked the way my hair looked when it was just in individual braids, when I had loose natural hair. So I braided it. And my hair has been through an incredible journey since then. My ends, as you probably can see, my ends are still curly, and it's been 3 years. In the back of my hair in the kitchen, y'all black folk know what I'm talking about when you say the kitchen. Those hairs have locked from root to tip. But pretty much, I would say 90% of my hair, the ends are still loose, and I still treat my hair with sea salt water, not every day, but a few weeks, and then I'll take a break, and then a few more weeks I'll treat my ends. I won't spray it on my root, but I'll treat my ends with the sea salt just to see if that will help it to lock. But my hair has a mind of its own, and it's pretty resilient. But like I said, I knew that going into the journey, and I'm very, very excited about how my hair has turned out. The growth has been incredible, and I want to get to hip length in the next couple of years, or however long it takes, because I've never had my hair that long, and I'm interested to see where it goes. And then the last question I'll answer just for this video was, how do I maintenance my braid locks? I use a 4-point interlock method, and I use the easy lock tool. I'll come in another video and kind of show you what that looks like. And again, my cousin, I got this because of her. I initially started interlocking my braid locks using the nappy lock tool, and that worked very, very well for me at the beginning stages when my hair was shorter. But as my hair began to grow, I just found that I was having more trouble with controlling the tool and interlocking 2 locks accidentally. I was having a lot of problems, and my interlock time was taking too long. My cousin told me about this easy lock tool. It's longer, it's curved so that you don't lock 2 locks accidentally. It's a really great tool. I actually need a new one because my tool has discolored from me using it so much. But all in all, my lock journey, I've been very, very happy with it. But this channel will not just be about my lock journey. It will also be about all the random things that I do. Because again, if you know me personally, you know that I get into just about everything. So makeup, hair, beauty, hacks, sewing projects, cosplay. I will post a little of everything. So anyway, welcome to my channel. I hope there's something on this channel that you will need or that you can get something out of, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.